Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bulls offense will have the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit off.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is on its way. Looks it in. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Falcons offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can, the offense can take that next step.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Left side is Isaac. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. And they wanted it all. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Slips through the line. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. That's caught. It's Ridley. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The snap sets up to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The play fake. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. Job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hits inside. It's Isaac. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out wide left, it's Odom. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
There's some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd down, gonna throw it. timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and you just see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Close enough for a field goal try, but they want more. Going for it on 4th and short from the 20. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going for it all. Pulls it in down the middle. Touchdown, Falcons. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Starts from the 29-yard line. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Moving the pocket, it's Van Buren. Works the middle of the field. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Odom. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. From the gun, it's Isaac. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Hand it to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Left side is Ridley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Working the ground game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to force that one. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Pulls it in, it's Sullivan. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Finds his man on the RPO.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that run.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll go to the air. Makes a catch. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Their field this one. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Now on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Sharp. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on 1st down from the 28. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out wide left, it's Sims. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Falcons are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st. That's caught. It's Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He locked up and held on to bring him down. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he got it oh so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught on the RPO. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Look out. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The run inside, it's Isaac.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. From the gun, the running back has it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Right back to the well. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Can hold on in the face of the contact. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking for space. It's Isaac. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulls. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 3 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Wildcats looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Handoff again. Got some green grass. Enough to move the chains. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sims. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This USF offense will open this drive right here. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick give. It's Isaac. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room straight ahead. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Running inside, it's Isaac. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available. Mark him down at the 40. On the ground, it's Isaac. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Long way to go on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. Open space at the 25. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, USF. Once he got some room, it was over. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it fly. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Falcons will punt this one away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to get the edge on the left. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. To the air. It's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Rodgers. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Turning it on. At the 20. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
And the Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to power it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Out wide right, it's Sullivan. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dangerous throw on that one. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right side, it's Sims. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Reels it in. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run to the left. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fighting for it, it's Clay. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. From the gun. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. Slings it downfield. Swats it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't.
Throws it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Leaves it in his belly. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're all over him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants to throw it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense has struggled, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
The Bulls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Isaac. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Red pass hits complete. Breaks into the open. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. Maybe a crease. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him right there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Bulls! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Under pressure. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Fires to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Got to make the play on 4th. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From deep, it's Johnson. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking for running room. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on.
Jimmy's and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.